Hello, today I'm going to show you how to get your raw transactional data in order using Aibidia's Data Studio. So it all starts with importing your raw transactional data before we can aggregate, transform it, and get it ready for applications like TPDoc and for preparing your country by country report. Um, what we do first is we are importing the raw ERP extract in the solution. So what we will do, we will select the relevant ERP transaction extract. And once this data is uploaded, we will apply certain rules, in this case, raw transactional data rules, to use this data that we have uploaded. Once this is done, the data is now in the platform. We can see all of the data in a table format here, but it is quite massive and not aggregated yet. So what we want to do next, we want to review our TP policy and mapping rules. What it means is that, for example, you have a certain TP policy in your group, like contract manufacturing for Nordics, and then you know that for that TP policy, certain account numbers are relevant. For some other models, like contract manufacturing for global, there are other rules like, well, we need to apply account numbers, but we also need to apply division name, filter, and for some other rules we need to apply like business unit name, and there could be more parameters that we want to determine. Once this is done, we can review automatic TP policy mapping here. So now, based on those rules, the solution automatically assigns TP policies to transactions, and that's where we can override automatic TP policy mapping. For example, you know that certain transaction is not falling under the automatic TP policy and therefore need to be overridden. And that's where you can choose other custom TP policy. This step can also be outsourced to someone else if that knowledge is with, let's say, your local controlling team or business controller. Once this data is aggregated, you can get it in a structured and organized way, and the format is now available for syncing and exporting to TPDoc for preparing local file, for example. In this view, you can see all of the data already structured in appropriate way, like who are deliverers and recipients, what are the transaction types, aggregated amounts, etc. And you can also see what are the underlying granular transactions included in each aggregated transaction. And then once you're done, you can sync your transactions to TPDoc. And then once it's successfully completed, you can now move to TPDoc and continue preparing your transfer pricing documentation there.